So basically, when I got to door 100, so basically what I'm thinking here is when I walk in, I'm like, okay, let's do this. Okay, so Figure walks down from there. He's doing his little animation. Now, my advice to beat the 100 is that you just walk straight. And when you get to those first few closets after the intersection part, you just crouch. So that's what I do. I see this first little thingamajig there. Wait for Figure to walk past, and then I'm like, well, he's stuck. Bo's stuck. And I'm just like, should I go out or should I wait? Now I'm thinking here, like, his arm might catch on and hit me. So I look around the room, like, okay, maybe I could find more fuse things here. And my flashlight's dead, and I notice that blue light there, and I'm instantly confirmed that's guiding light. Here I'm a bit worried because I'm like, Figure's right there. So I go around the corner, grab that first one, second one, and I do my little dance, and I'm getting stressed that he's gonna get unstuck. So I go in here as a safe room, and I look around, and I check down here, and I'm like, okay, Figure's still stuck. So I'm gonna go down to the right here. I'm thinking, right, and then I'm going down here, and then he starts coming. So I stand up, and I'm like, there's a closet down here, right? So I get in here. Instant mini game. Now I'm like, what's the difference here? So I just need to click E twice. Q E Q Q E Q Q E Q Q Q Q Q Q E E E Q Q E E E Q E E E. You know, you get it. I'm like, okay, my heart was pounding here because I was a bit wide. So I stood in the cupboard for a few more seconds to get him time to go away. Instantly get out and crouch, go into my safe place. Well, kind of. I stand in front so I can see more what's going on. He's going down there, so I decide to follow him so I can get into that room at the end of the corridor to the right. I go in there, and I'm just like, okay, there should be a few more here. And I'm just like, there, boom, 7 done, 3 left. Then there's 8 done, 2 left, and I'm like, where in the world could these last 2 be? And I'm like, okay, I want to get to the rift to put this flashlight that has no battery down there because I've increased the chances of finding a battery. So Figure walks past, and I decide to go to the opposite way of Figure because that's the most reasonable thing to do. And then I stand briefly in my safe place, and I go into my safe place a lot because I'm a bit worried that his arm catches onto me or something. So I hear him going around me, so I'm assuming that he goes around. He's at the back now. I think he's on the left. And then I'm like waiting to see if my predictions are accurate. And then I found out that they weren't. He was just on the right side the whole time. So he goes there. And I can guarantee that he's gonna come around there with my predictions. Yep, I see him, and I'm still guiding light over there. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wait behind here, wait for him to go past, and then I'm going to the right. I need to stand up to get this one because it's being stubborn in the game. So there's one more left, and I'm thinking it's upstairs. I've never seen a time when I was downstairs by the rift. But first, I'm going to go all the way here to the rift. So I can put this in here so I have an item to collect next time for help on the run. Because I had like a split second where I was going to go up, but then I decided to go down instead. I go down all the way to the rift, and I'm like, time to use the rift. And my friend died and Holt, yeah. To be honest, Holt is kind of hard. Depending on how your difficulty level, but he normally comes before or after Seek, before Figure around there. So he comes on the 80 mainly. And by the way, on this run, Ambush came and gave me a heart attack twice, but I didn't die any of those times because I heard his louder scream. So I'm going in here, and I'm thinking, okay, he's gonna be in here, I'm pretty sure. because I was there indoors but bad, and he wasn't in there, and I'm like, oh, there's a thingamajig there now. I see the outline now, and I'm like, oh, that's a key. And yes, I did change my skin to Seek, and there's the last one. I'm like, yes, whoa, let's go, baby. Okay, so I go down here, I'm wondering in my head, okay, is this figure going to hear me? I'm going to have to start the cutscene in like 5 seconds. I'm worried about that. Okay, I just heard a knocking noise. Oh, it's from doors. Doors are still open. So I opened this thing, thinking he's gonna hear me. I didn't hear him come closer. Sorry about the audio not being on. So I opened this thing, put that on, and like, why the hell is there 2 figures? It's probably when my Wi-Fi is bad, but it looks like a dancing monkey. And then he dies out the window. He doesn't fully die because he's immortal. And it's just loading. Okay, 1 must be off. 6 must be on. 6 and 10. 6, 10 and 5. Okay, 4 must be on. 7 must be on. 9 must be. 7 must be off. 9 and 3 must be off. And I put on 5. There you go. Down with number 1 already. 2 must be off, 1 must be on, 4 must be on, 7 must be off, 8 must be off, 3 must be off, 9 must be off, 5 must be off, 6 must be on, 10 must be off, and boom, done. Now I'm praying that the mysterious one that should be off is, the mysterious one is off, but it's not, so I didn't get to voice the ones there. So I put on 7 and 10 because they were on. 5 is off, 6 is on, 9 is off, 10 is and stuff, you know, all that stuff. Oh, is that? Okay. I should really get out again now. Okay, there you go. All that on. Cutscene, he starts smashing the door. I almost waited there for too long. And I got a fright because I was like, okay, I'm gonna probably die if I look behind me. But then I get into the elevator, it doesn't start the cutscene, it gives me a heart attack. Figure revives, and I'm like, my heart starts calming down. I get to have a nice look at my beautiful Seek skin as I sit down in the elevator, thinking about what's next. I'm looking up, decide to look down because, you know, you would be quite tired after all those doors. And then the figure jumps on. He's looking for me. He makes the elevator catch fire because he has the best history of making stuff not catch on fire. Then we're falling down, and then boom, to be continued. I've only completed doors like once or twice, so that's gonna be it for this audio recording now. Goodbye.